Thank you.
Simon.
Probably be back later.
Thank you. Have you seen one of
Ever seen
these?
one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Scan of windows. Chief. Sorry I couldn't call you from, say, a mobile telephone, but I'm Jenks. I do things differently. Oh, hi, Chief.
Hello, Jenks?
Yeah, Chief, I had a confession from Emma Bowman. It turns out she was arguing with Kate last Friday outside the pub. Kate broke the window. That's what the money was for.
What were they arguing about?
Money. Emma says she'd lent some to Kate, but Kate hadn't paid it back.
So Kate had money problems, so she broke a window and then paid Rebecca back for it. Something doesn't add up there, Jenks.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah. Call me back when you know some more.
Okay. Speak later, Chief.
Bye.
There must be a contradiction somewhere. Emma? I just quite fancy Emma, honestly. She's got a dark side.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Emma, you said that Kate bought lots of new jewellery.
Aha.
Good call.
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Got her, Jenks.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
Ryan, you player. Good call.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Chief again? Chief, it's Jenks again. I've got an update for you. I think you should head up to Atlas, Jenks. Jenks. All right, Chief. How's it going? All right, cock.
Is it Jenks by any chance?
Yes, Chief.
Surprise, surprise.
More news. Turns out the argument between Emma and Kate wasn't about money. Apparently, Kate was going to blackmail Ryan Rand because she had information that Ryan was having an affair with a student. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
How did Emma find out about it?
Well, they were friends, so I presume Kate just told her.
Policemen don't presume, Jenks.
Yeah,
They
come on,
find out.
Jenks. Fuck's sake.
If Emma was trying to talk her out of it, she must have had a reason. There's something missing, Jenks. Find out what Emma had to do with it.
Okay, thanks, Chief.
Bye-bye.
Okay, will do, Chief. Thanks. Yep, thanks, Chief. Yep, bye. Bye, Chief. Bye. Bye. Must be a contradiction somewhere, Jenksy. Went to an Atlas seminar with Simon, but you said you'd never met Ryan.
Aha.
Good shout.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair. And Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I... and...
Go on.
I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and... what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
Achievement unlocked.
7 o'clock.
No cheats, you
So,
cheats.
Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's
There are
time I met
cheats.
this Ryan Rand face to face.
Where does Ryan live? Atlas. Everybody uses fucking padlocks in this game. Ryan Rand. Ah, you must be Jenks. I've heard a lot about you. Let's go into the atrium.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Let's try the lounge then.
Ryan!
Yes?
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions, all right?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
He doesn't look happy.
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
So you wanted to speak to me?
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
Kate Vine? Well, yes, she was. All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really?
You don't
Then
say.
in that case,
Yoink.
I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
A pleasure.
I can't believe that hot young Emma slept with this shit. All I need to do to start having sex with hot teenage girls and students and such is start a shitty business course. Let's do it, gang. Let's do it. I've got to do it. Have you ever seen this?
Can you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. We had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess. The mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
Yep. You ever seen one of these?
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
Really?
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
No.
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates. Witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind of thing. I grew out of it, of course.
But you're not into that sort of thing now.
Of course I'm not. I mean, I don't need to believe in the supernatural,
Come on,
Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting.
I'll say.
Don't
I've
you
met
think
Emma.
so?
Tell me about this.
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks.
Don't be like that, Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
That's an arrestable offence, sir. You're coming with me.
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Oh, Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
Bloody PC culture, eh? Kuh.
Have you tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
Know what this is?
Yes, it's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday, then you came straight back with some of the students, is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
Yeah.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course?
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined, about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
This guy. This fucking guy.
Have you seen this before?
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Oh, this isn't Simon, is it?
Be
Sorry,
back later on, if that's
wrong
okay.
person. You are a different guy. That's James. James. The names are so plain, I can't... Simon. Literally been here a dozen times now.
There you go. Come on. Cute.
He's got an apron on. He's going to have a look around.
Smells nice. What is that?
Chili pork.
I have no idea you were a cook.
Oh, no, I used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. Used to grow my own herbs and everything.
Oh, here?
No, at the farmhouse where I used to live.
Oh, where was that?
That's where James lives. Yeah, we used to share a house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner of his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I didn't know you knew James that well.
Well, didn't really get on.
Where are the greenhouses?
Well, it's just through the farmyard at the back.
Interesting.
Interesting. Let's go check out the secret weed garden.
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm. Must be up the hill over there.
Oh, stinks of kush. Hello. Have a peep.
I wonder if James knows this is here. Don't know what it is, but be interesting to see what he says about it.
Use it. Suspicious looking leaves. Was that meant to be weed? Was it meant to be weed? 'Cause it doesn't look like that. Oh, he looks like such a tit. Have you ever seen one of these before?
A few more questions, please.
Oh, sorry. These. What's this?
Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Who will know what that packet of leaves is? There are also things you haven't asked Simon, Emma, Rebecca, and Ryan about yet. Is it the leaves by any fucking chance? Oy. Like, why couldn't we have found those originally? Now we've got it. We have to find out that he has.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Tell me about this packet of dried leaves.
Know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Am I really going to go all the way up to the lodge with a bag of fucking leaves?
You know what these are, by any chance?
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
What, the woman you cucked?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Yeah, her. Okay, yeah, I'll ask her. Rebecca. The woman you cucked. Yes. Stop mentioning it. Oh, my mint leaves.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Do you know what these are?
Oh, magic mint. Where did you find this?
Magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago. It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Do you use it?
Me? No. No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
Idiot.
I didn't expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Do you know you're growing magic mint, Mr. Man?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
What is about this?
Ever
magic
heard of
mint?
Salvia divinorum, James?
Was that skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
So you've never heard of salvia?
No.
Never heard of salvia. Don't know much about plants, and yet won some cookery competitions. You said it contained mint leaves, but you said you don't know much about plants. Fuck's sake. Well, I mean... You've won some cookery competitions, but you've never heard of salvia?
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you. Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant. A legal one. At least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. My students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines on site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
Interesting. Do you know what this is?
Do you know what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
Better try the woods again. Who's this fucker? Do I just bump into all the drunks here or something?
Private Eye?
No, I'm a police inspector.
Who are you looking for?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
That student, then. They did one last year, too. Same place.
Did what?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house. Bunch of nut jobs.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something? Or sod?
Atlas's reputation precedes them. I think I might call the station, find out a bit more about this Liam.
Yeah, it's a cult.
Hello, DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Jenks, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's got a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Edenton Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. Says suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both on Edenton. I mean, you've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Oh, Jenksy.
Good luck with that, and see you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a big old ping. Now I've got to go and ask every single person I've met about Liam's death. And on that bombshell, I'm going to call it a night. I'll be back tomorrow at some point playing some more of this because this is hilarious. I can't wait to see how this turns out. This is one hell of a game. Thank you to whoever recommended it. This is the kind of shit I fucking love. I love it. So please, please keep recommending shit like this because you'll never see another game like this. Never, never, never. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.